Alright. Since it seems that so many of my compatriots have a hard time figuring out how to set up custom mod sets with PlayWithSix, I'm going to show you how to go about doing that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to open up PlayWithSix. Give it a second to load here. And there we go. Alright, so PlayWithSix is up. Let's just bring it full screen here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a custom mod set. Now, today we're doing training with Ace, and I have managed to find a fairly decent pilot training mission. But what it needs is a couple of extra mods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, make sure that I've got this selected here, no mod selected. This is my mod browser activation. I've got combined operations selected, and I'm just going to go up here, and as you can see I've got a whole list of mods right here that I can choose from. But what I want to do is I want to click on this little create new mod set button. So that shows up down here. It says custom set unknown, and shows up right there. What I want to do now is I want to click the show info button. Now it brings up mod info over here. Well, I'm going to click right here so I can set my name. So I'll call this one pilot training and hit enter. Now that is going to automatically change it to pilot training right there. Now in the future I can actually set like custom pictures, etc. for that, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So I'm going to click the close button right here. Pilot training shows up here. Now what I need is Ace mod, so I'm going to type Ace in the add mods to set. So it finds that there are 39. Well, what I need is this one right here, Advanced Combat Environment Core. So I click over here, not on this little link right here, because this will just take me to a web page. I want to click just out here so that highlights it as blue. Now I come down here and click Add Selected. Now that's automatically going to add Ace right here, so it pops up automatically, says Ace Team. Now since there's only one mod added to it right now, it's not going to show up with one of these little arrows, which I can click the drop down and it shows all this extra stuff I can choose from. Instead, now I'm going to go and let's see, I need under compatibility, and we'll just make this as easy as possible. We'll just say AceX. Alright, so AceX, we need the Advanced Combat Environment Extras, so we add selected. Now it's showing up here, and the PLA right there, and the Russian, and the US Navy. I don't think we'll need this, but we'll add it on anyway. Alright. So now that we have those selected, we also need the USS Nimitz. And add that to the set. And last but not least, we need the FA-18 Super Hornet. Add that to the set. Okay, so now that we have all of these in here, we're just going to select Update, and it's going to pop up with some little license agreements. We just click Accept for any of them that pop up, and it's going to download and install them in the background here. So while that's updating, well, it won't take long to update it because I already have Ace and AceX, and I already have all of these except for really Nimitz and the Jet. And you can tell because it has these little right here, says not installed. Same thing with these other mods. So it's going to only download and install those two. Alright, and as you can see here, it's finished updating. And you can tell that because it says select server. Now, normally, when you're going to play on a server, right, you just go to here and click this little arrow to bring up the server list. And it shows pretty much everything out there. But since I'm going to be hosting this, and generally since there aren't any official like hosted servers out there for this particular setup, I'm going to click the single player. So it comes over to single player. Now when I launch this, Arma 2 will be launched with this set of mods, and it'll set up as single player, but I can still click multiplayer in there and still go to the multiplayer with this mod set. Alright, now I'm just going to not do that at the moment, and I want to create another mod set. So I'm going to go in here to mod set again, show info, custom set. This one, this one, I'm going to call it, we'll call this one Lima. Well, Lima training. Alright. Since that is the name of the mission that we will be doing. And for this one I need ACE. So we need ACE core. And we need ACE X. Just this one. And we need Acre. We'll say this one right here, add it to selected, which reminds me we'll add Acre to the pilot training one as well. So we can select here, right? Here's Acre again, system, select that, click add selected so it shows up in the list. Alright, now go back to Lima training here. Okay, so we got Acre pulled up. We need CBA, which we'll actually need to add to the pilot training as well, which is community base add-ons. We'll just add that to it. Alright, so we'll come down here, add that as well, CBA. Okay. And that should be it. That's really all it takes to set up a custom mod set you can launch the game with.